What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're doing all right. Give a few minutes to let people hop in the chat here. If you're new to the channel, we go live every night at 10, unless I'm traveling or something comes up. But most of the time, I'm here at 10. So make sure you subscribe. Today, we're going to be going over October goals and September revenue. So I want to show you what I did last month, and let's talk about what we're going to do this month. This is where you guys can participate in the chat. I want to hear what you guys have done also, and what you're planning to do for the month. I like to put things in the chat to keep us all accountable. So if you guys come back and watch a video, I try to put it on my website, but sometimes I'm a little slack in getting that blog post out. But, so we have in the chat, hey Chibs, what's going on? Sean, Thrill to Hunt, what's going on? Made my first couple Amazon sales today. Nice, Sean. Hey, Amazon's been humming along for me ever since I sent in all my micro cassette recorders, my VCRs, sold all that stuff. If you can find the forehead VCR, send those in. Hey, Charlotte, what's up? Also, we just started a new panel show. If you guys want to head over, it will be a Sunday night, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel, as well as Rise and Grind Picker and the Bearded Picker. So give them a follow. That'd be Sunday nights. Also, as we go through our goals, I want to show you what I sold this weekend to give you guys an idea what to look for, what stuff's ramping up, which is not. But yeah, give you an idea of what items I've sold, because a lot of them, you know, a little longer tail, but they still move. I want to give you an idea. And best offer has been humming for me, so humming along with best offer. Today I've had 14 sales on eBay, one on Poshmark. Poshmark's slowly getting there. Actually, it was a best offer. So it was a best offer on Poshmark. Got that out of the way. And I think I actually got more on Poshmark than I did eBay, which is surprising. I say surprising, but hey, Darren, what's going on? All right. So let's get started. Let's give it a couple more minutes, let people jump in. Make sure we get enough before. I'm going to share my screen and show you my Google Sheets. For those of you that want access to the template, I probably need to update the template. But what's nice about Google Sheets, I use it for myself just because it can be accessible from anywhere. You can get the Google Sheets app on your phone. So I can get on my phone if I need to look it up. I can access it on other computers, as well as look at it from this computer. Hey, Darren, thanks for the $2. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Blackberry, what's going on? All right, so let me flip over here. I'm going to show you my, hey, Pac-Man, show you my main screen. Oh, I got to reload it. And what's nice, guys, if you use Google Sheets and you have multiple people, let's say I have listers, other people that want to have access to it, you can, multiple people can access the same web sheet. So that's also a good thing. And again, guys, if you wanted the template, I think I need to make some updates. Shoot me your email address after the show, or if you're watching on a replay. But definitely, I'll give you access to that. Hey, Dottie. Hey, Ma, what's up? Misha Mom, how's it going? All right, so let's flip over here. Show you, and hold on. It's giving me issues. Go figure. One day I want to share it. All right, got to close the tab. I keep it open all the time. That's probably my issue. All right, so let's flip my screen. I probably need to make an Amazon. Well, no, my Amazon one's accounted for. I have 3 different buckets on my spreadsheet. So let's flip, share my screen. All right, let me get this posted, or let me open the chat on my phone so I could see if you guys are asking questions. All right. Oops. Hear myself here. Okay. All right. So scroll down here. You guys see right here, I turned on best offer. I just added a note for myself. Just wanted to keep an idea of when that happened. And you can see my sales jumped tremendously. And for those of you that just joined, we're talking about goals for October, and then I'm doing September review right now. So what you guys want to do for goals? Pac-Man hit his goal last month at 13,000, 60-day total. Awesome. Going to go up to 13,500 this month. Awesome. That's great, Pac-Man. Mom sanding today. Oh man, they did a complete renovation of their house. That'd be a good YouTube video. What you did for renovations. All right, so you can see here. Let me highlight September. Bam, there's September right there. That line, 9/2018. Liquidation. So I'm holding strong. I haven't bought liquidation since May. You can see that number right here. But I'm still humming along at like average of 25 sales a month. Same with blue lots. I haven't purchased blue lots since January, but I'm still humming along with my blue lots. That's right. I need a wholesale tab. I have a lot of wholesale stuff I got from ASD. So I am, a lot of my jerseys, I say a lot. My jerseys, Colorado Avalanche jerseys have been selling. How much more have I made percent-wise? Per item? My ASP, I'm not sure. I could do the math right here, though. Chris sold 2 hats. Nice. Hats pay the bills. What hats were they, Chris? I'm interested in what brand of hats were they? Dottie sold 2 hats too. That's great news. Darren's going to keep his goal low. Oh yeah, that's right. You're moving to a new house. All right, so you can see here last month in August I had 145. I turned on best offer. Number of items that have sold. Month of September I sold 195. My goal for September was 180. So I clearly surpassed the number of items that I've sold. I think I had $3,000 in profit. Let me look. Sold 1,800, 8,000 revenue, which I did reach my 60-day total. Listings, I wanted to be at 1,300 listings. I think I'm hovering around 1,200 at the moment, just because I've had so much movement. I did not do any Mercari, so that's kind of where, if you watched the show earlier when I was on with Scott and Shane, we touched on goals, saying, you know, if you set a goal, you have to be careful because you don't want to set a large eBay goal and then don't do anything for Amazon. So if you want to do your cross posting, make sure you set goals across your platforms. But yeah, one week of listing on Posh, I have clearly surpassed that. I'm up to 120 listings on Poshmark. All right, so my gross revenue for thrifting, I was $1,000 higher this month, and I attributed all the best offer. I've not sourced different types of items, but $1,000 over, which equated to $500 in profit. So it's kind of half, right? Half of what you're selling is what you're keeping. I say keeping, but that's after fees, PayPal, eBay, shipping. My purchase for September was a little lower this month, so I did a little less Amazon flips because I got everything shipped in, so I started purchasing a little less. But now Amazon's humming along, so I have to start buying some more there on the flip side. Chris was a woman's hat, cadet style with bling on them. Nice. Wow. I wouldn't think of picking that up. That's awesome. Did you adjust any prices before turning on best offer? Pac-Man, no, I did not. I just left them as is. But now as I'm going through and listing them with best offer on, I'm adding a couple bucks. Yeah, you could bulk edit everything up, $5. That's pretty. That's a good idea. Dottie sold 2 Disney cruise hats. Wow, paid $1 each. Hey, Mike, what's up? So yeah, so if you want to look at my total revenue for September, or total profit, I should say, that's minus the buy cost of that specific item, and then I sum it up. So my sum right there is about $3,000. So that was my take home, $3,000. As to where August was $2,600. So I was up $400, $400 take home. This month, 13 items I've sold, and we're only on, we're on the 7th day. So what am I trending at? How many days are in October? Alexa. Oh, never mind. Stop. 31. I'm an idiot. All right, so let's take sales. Oops. How many days? So we're at 7th day. Why can't I type? Equals 7. 13 divided by 7. So I'm selling approximately 2 items a day, which seems a little low, right? So if I do 2 times 31, that's going to be not hit my goal. So I'm averaging up to 62 items sold for the month. But eBay's been a little slower for me for October. So we'll see. All right, thrifting items. You can see. I'll just show you a little tidbit of how I do that. But oops. Here's all my items. Right here's everything I bought. Here's my. So I assign a group number to it. So this is lot number 400. Type it all out. This is $40 for that 400 number 400 lot. And then I usually put the price of each unit. I haven't done it yet for this lot. So you can see here, not listed. Bam. So here's where you can say, all right, I bought this white lacrosse helmet. You remember that lacrosse helmet? I ended up making $40 on it after shipping. So I sold it on September 13th. So you can see sell-through rate pretty easily on this. Take my buy date minus my sell date. That's how many days I had in inventory. Sold for $65, $8 shipping, $2 PayPal, $6 eBay. Subtracting my fees is $48. Subtracting my shipping costs is $40. So amazingly, for that lot, I'm already $15 ahead. So that's how I use this spreadsheet. I can go into a little more if you guys are interested, but I like to keep my numbers easily accessible. So that were my goal. That was my my numbers for the month of September. What did I say? 3,000 revenue. And how many items did I sell? I sold 220 items. So got that up and running. 220. But that's across all platforms, and Poshmark's in there as well. All right. Don had 5. Nice. Thrill the Hunt had 10 sales, 2 hats, Chicago Police and Cleveland Browns. Funny you say that, Cleveland Browns. I sold a visor. All right, so I'll go through some. If you guys want to put in your whatever goals you want to do, you can have a listing goal, you can have a revenue goal, you can have a total active listing goal, number of shipments processed to Amazon. You could have that, cross posting. Kevin, yeah, that was just reselling, 3,000. That's, I mean, that's not astronomical, but it's for given the amount of time I put in after work. Especially with best offer turned on. So let me write this down. So I'm gonna, let's say let's do October. So October, I'm at 1,200 right now. Let's say, I don't know if I could do 1,500 listings. Let's do 1,400 listings for me. I'll do 1,400 listings. I'm still shooting for the 10,000 60-day total. I want to hit Pac-Man status. So 10K at 60 days. I think my eBay, my goal for Poshmark, I think I'm okay with because I'm cross posting as I go. Oh, Chibs is with you, nice. 60-day total. My Poshmark, I think I'm all right. I think I want to sell at least 2 a week. 2 solds a week. Posh, my listing 1 item a week on Mercari is probably realistic just because I don't give enough attention to Mercari. I know some people say they crush it, but I'm going to say list 1 a day on Mercari. I always screw that up. And then most important, if you're going to get into this game, Amazon FBA, I need to send in at least, let's say 3 shipments a month. So for this month, I'm going to send in 3 shipments. I've already sent in 1. Now that's probably nothing to some people. Like Scott probably crushes that all the time. But I'm going to do 3 shipments to FBA. And I'm going to throw 1 more into the mix. I'm going to throw in merch. I am merch approved. I just haven't done a lot since last October. But I'm going to start putting up. I need to max out my tier level. So that's going to be a goal for October. And I know I only have 10 slots, but I'm going to max out my merch. I put 1 up there, so we'll see. Chris and Donna want to do 500 listing active items. Is nice. Dottie's wants to do 600. Chibs, Carrie, and Sean equal cash. There you go. So yeah, listing goal, and I find that as my listing items gets higher, what's it called? My sell-through rate gets higher. But again, you got to list the right stuff at the right price. I tend to list higher in Poshmark. So I don't know if that helps, but I'll add about $5 to $10 on Poshmark. I'm still testing the waters. So I'll show you what I sold today, where I got it from, how long I've had it. Kevin, you got to report all income. You'll get a 1099 from, not 1099, whatever it is. You'll get a statement from PayPal. And I don't know the thresholds, but I give all my tax stuff to a person. So anything you sell, you have to report. 3 Amazon shipments and 15 new shirt designs on Etsy. See, that's one thing I haven't touched is Etsy. And throwing that into the mix, oh boy, I don't know. I'm going to do Etsy ? Charlotte. That is a great point. Etsy ? Okay. I did download the app on my phone, but it wouldn't let me sign up. I had to do a web browser, and I think I got sidetracked. So I know a lot of people have success on Etsy as well. I think it's how you play your different platforms. Darren, I'm going to set a goal of $1,000 sales for October. Is that just base, Darren, not after buy price? That's just revenue? Oh, just sold something else. For September only, because I have about 3 weeks in October to sell because I'm going to shut it down, at least a week to move. Yeah, so just be careful Darren, when you're doing your moving, change your handling time. If you do Amazon merch, oh, that's a great idea. Amazon merch and cross post them to Etsy. That is okay. I like that. Cross to from merch. Wow. That's an interesting idea. I like that. All right. So a couple things I sold. I did pick this one up from the bins. It was the second one I picked up. It was a Cleveland Browns visor. I don't wear visors, so someone bought that. Hold on, let me get you the prices on them. So I bought this for next to nothing. Let me pull up my solds to let you know. Oh, just made it. Oops. $12. So simple $12 item. This will ship first class. So it still will be a good $8 profit. Pac-Man wants to try Etsy for vintage. Yeah, I heard Etsy for vintage does pretty well. That's really, I heard, where it helps. Like the old vintage hats, if you're picking up those old Roper hats, snapbacks, that's Etsy could help with that. All right. Oops. My chat's on. I hate how they don't put chat on live. All right, so next, what I did, I just sold these. Go figure, the Browns won today. Everyone wants Brown stuff. So I sold those, just brown shorts. Took best offer, $20. And I think it was a $3 buy price, $2.99. This was my Poshmark sale. They actually best offered me back and forth. $27, which was a lot higher than eBay. So that's where I think the Poshmark's going to help a little bit. And best offer, I think, is on everything. They can best offer you on anything. But $27, which nets me $21. That's my take-home profit. They subtract fees and shipping from it. So I had a non-payment on this off eBay, kept it on Poshmark, and someone bought it. I need to start back with Etsy. Had a bunch of vintage jewelry that did pretty well. Oh wow, that's another thing you can do, jewelry, right? This Bengals sweatshirt, you guys remember I bought this just this week. This guy was actually in Ohio. He was trying to say, I want it for $20 because I'm in Ohio. It's going to be cheap for you to ship. I said, well, it's still super heavy, and I'm still going to ship it priority flat rate. So it was a Bengals football jersey or hoodie. Pick up hoodies now if you can find them, especially with logos, teams, and all that. They sell pretty well. Use Etsy when I'm looking for handmade or craft type products. Oh, that's true, Ma. I don't even look to Etsy. I guess the handmade stuff. Yeah, I've heard of that. This I've had for a long time. This one, so I was kind of ready to take a best offer on this one. Did $25.99. I think I had it up for $32. Ticket to Ride. It is sealed. I think I paid $3 for it. My biggest fear is I sell something from Goodwill and it still has the price tag on it. So I double check all the time. But yeah, this is sealed best offer. It should fit in a regional A side. load box, which will save me. So finally got rid of that. I was glad to get rid of that. That's out of here. Super heavy. With the pricing at the thrift stores going up, we have to increase our visibility. So we find that's true. Just had 2 cha-chings. Nice outdoor girl. That's awesome. This another hoodie. Another hoodie. This was Texas. They just won as well. But Texas, what's cool about this one? It has a little laces zipper right there in the above the pocket, whatever you want to call it. So I find that the ThermaFit, you can see this brand if you find Nike ThermaFit, as well as the Nike Team stuff. They tend to do exceptionally well for me. So look at the ThermaFit, right? Yeah, the Nike Fit Therma. You can find it anything from a pullover to a shirt, or not shirt, but any type of sweatshirt-like material. Hey, Shane, what's up? What else? I showed you this the other night, the big logo Under Armour. That was an instantaneous sale. I got this in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Massachusetts this past week. So that didn't last. Showed you this. I sold this. That was a $15 sale. Get those Nike jerseys. This was an interesting find for me. I did post everything that was wrong with it. It does work because I used it. My kids needed, remember the Ticonderoga pencils, these things? But my son needed them for school. He needed to sharpen them. So instead of using the hand one, I found, well, this was before. I had this actually in inventory. But it's an old Panasonic, go figure, and look at the plug. Do not pass up pencil sharpeners, especially the heavy-duty ones like this. That little light comes on. It's called Point-O-Matic. It's actually taped shut. But there's a crack right there, which I did list. And it is missing a foot. You can see all the feet kind of cracked. But there it is. Panasonic electric pencil sharpener, made in Japan. You could throw this thing. This thing's heavy. I'm going to have to ship this in a regional A box. But keep your eye out for pencils, especially old pencil sharpeners. They do really well. The Boston ones, watch your buy price on those. But this pencil sharpener, I actually had it up for about $37. Someone bought it for, where is it? 25 bucks. So $25. I'm probably going to make about 18 on it after shipping. But yeah, the old stuff does pretty well. Thanks, Shane. Yeah, I try and pick up the cool things. Mike has some awesome stuff. He finds way cooler things than I do. 21 sales this weekend. Outdoor Girl killed it. Yeah, and what's pretty cool, Mom, about these, I know if you have one, the light comes on when your pencil has a tip on it, which is kind of cool. But everyone uses those mechanical pencils now. We talk about bins all the time. I got these at the bins. Discovery Toys, it's this little kid's game. People won't pick this stuff up. I mean, it's not going to make you rich, but I sold it for 10 bucks. Actually, did I sell it for 10 bucks? Yeah, $9.99. So bins, it's really light, paid nothing for it, probably a couple pennies, 10 bucks. So, you know, go figure, right? It's actually open. Count the cards, make sure everything's in there. Good to go. This I picked up from the bins. This is a Sony remote. Find Sony remotes if you can get them for next to nothing. Smalls keep the lights on. That's right. I like that. That's a good one. That's the remote model number. There you go. Sony picked these up. And hold on, let me get some batteries. So this is how I test for my remotes. I know some of you always ask how to test remotes. This is what I do. I just test all the buttons. And you can see the light will come on. So see how that light comes on? That's how I test them. They should all function. There you go. So for next to nothing, and I sold this on a best offer for 10 bucks. I think I had it for like $14.99. Sony remotes will sell well. You might sit for a little bit, but when they do sell, it's all profit. Mine, any busy favorite saying at the bins. Yeah, the bins, I mean, if you can find, sometimes it's hit or miss, but Thrifty Santa, yes, I do offer free shipping. Pretty much on everything. there's probably 6 things out of my 1,200 items that I have shipping on. And it's probably just because I never touched them in a while. But yeah, free shipping on all of it. I rarely have any issues with returns. If I do, all my stuff's mainly first class. I'll eat it and just move on. It happens. Light only comes on in certain cameras. That's true, Pac-Man. Just double check. I get my iPhone to work if I do the button. Big button remote for $20. Paid 50 cents at a garage sale. Yeah, so remotes are always other good things to look for. It don't weigh nothing. Yeah. Pick this up. So this was the Lacoste. A lot of the Lacoste stuff I picked up that I showed you. I took a best offer of 25 for this. Bought it for 4. Had it for very little time. So this one shirt paid for the other 12 shirts that I bought. Good to go. How do you ship remotes, in box or bubble mailer? So what I do, oh, I just dropped it in. Great question. So what I do is basically I wrap this in bubble wrap mailer. If it's like a specialty remote, do I even have one in here? I have one with a screen somewhere. If it's pretty high tech, I will ship it in a box, but something like this, it fares. I've never had an issue. I at least wrap it, right? Wrap it a couple times, tape it. I even ship my micro cassette recorders with a lot of bubble wrap in a bubble mailer. No issues there either. Cell phone cameras seem to work testing remotes. Yep. Yeah. That's how I test them all. I've only had one issue where the buyer claimed they didn't work, but I've sold plenty of others, so never had an issue. Well, besides one, but Joey's waiting on a return. Sold a Bose. Yeah, most of the time you get the thing back, just relist it. You'll be fine. Sold a Bose remote for $50. Wow. There you go. Started on eBay August 17th. Sold $910 worth so far. Nice. Nice job, Ray. Yeah, get that stuff up there. You'll make some money. This was someone bought this, but they didn't pay for like a couple days. They actually beat the unpaid ticket. This was an Ohio State hockey shirt. And again, the specialized type of logo like that will fare pretty well. What did I sell this one for? This one sold for 25 bucks. So $4 to 25. And also I fold them and put them in poly mailers, and then put the poly mailers in bubble mailers. Now I will use the eBay poly mailers. I have to order more with my shipping coupon. If you haven't did your eBay shipping coupon, make sure you do that. Last thing I sold was a FootJoy. So FootJoy does really well for me. Look them, pick them up. There's FootJoy. The size is always right there in that little circle. XL. Gray shirt. I actually have one of these. It's one of my favorite shirts. I love FootJoy. But there you go. That was the solds for the day. I average probably around 15 items on a weekend. So once I get these listings up, I'm hoping things will start flying in. I never see Bose. I don't either. I never see any Bose. Now that's right, Chib's got to start somewhere. All right, since we've been talking, I've had 2 best offers come in, or counter offer. Columbia wind jacket, $15 on a, there you go. Someone offered me $15 on a $30 coat. I'm probably going to best offer at $26.99. That's a little low for Columbia, in my opinion. And then what's the last? Oops. Someone counter offered me on a Ralph Lauren. All right, what'd you guys do on this one? Hey, Pac-Man, thanks for the super chat. Savers had 3 DVD VCR combos, one at 24 each. I left them. Now, what the question is, Charlotte, what do they sell for? Oh, Thrifty Santa, great question. I did not tell you what it sold for. The FootJoy, I did take a best offer on 20. Usually FootJoy, I can get between 20 and 29, $29.99, depending on what's on it. If it's plain, the lowest I'll go is 20 bucks. If there's no logo on it, it's just FootJoy, I'll take $20 all day. But average, I take about 25 on those. Now, if you can find one with a nice golf logo on them or specialized super rare logo, I'll hold out for those. JVC, those could go for really high, Charlotte. Depending on the model number, But I don't know. Does your Savers have a return policy if it's broken? Because you did. I mean, you're putting in $75. Um, I mean, it's something to think about. If you're ungated, I don't know if I'm ungated in JVC, but I send those things into Amazon. They don't last a day or two, which is crazy to me. And I did sell a bike seat. Mom gave me a bike seat. I sold for $14. All right, sorry. Last best offer. What would you guys do here? Would you guys take it, or would you leave it? Oops. So here's what it is. There, I have it up for $34.99. It's a Ralph Lauren. It's kind of hard to see. It's black, quarter zip, black pullover. I believe it's polyester. Ralph Lauren Performance black half zip pullover polyester, double XL. No remotes and some buttons were broken. Oh yeah, never mind. Don't pick them up then. Even without remotes, I never sell stuff with remotes. But broken buttons I wouldn't touch. Junk Trader sold a Pulse Boys winter jacket for $70 yesterday. Wow, that's a great flip. All right, so they wanted $20 for it. Now it's probably going to fit in a flat rate. So let's say average $6-7 shipping, but they want 20 for it. Would you counter or would you take 20? This was a, I think it's $5 or $4 purchase. So that's what I got. We'll see what you say. I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do, but yeah. Sold one of my husband's work boots. Oh wow, $200. Work books. Oh wow, specialized oil field manual, $200. Jeez, yeah, that oil field stuff and even the hats. Like I've had some oil field hats I sold for $25. Darren says go for 24. Counter with 25. See, I think 25 is fair. Look out, Jeff Bezos. Donna says go for it. Outdoor Girl, I have it listed for $34.43, and I have 8 watchers on it. So there it is. Have it listed for 34. 8 watchers. Counter and meet in the middle. 34 and 20. Is that like $30? $29? Mike sold a regulator. Wow, $225. That's awesome, Mike. All right, let me meet in the middle. I'll do 29. How's that? There you go. Outdoor Girl said 30. All right, $29.99. Let's do that. All right, let me offer that. I probably will never hear from them again. I usually counter off Troy. So Troy, that's probably going to be my lowest. Is $24.99. Pac-Man says 27 or 28. You didn't see? You did. Oh, you didn't see 20. Yeah, go for 28. Yeah, sorry, that was a little knowledge piece of information. Price 8 watchers. Price just went up. Margot, I made that up. Usually I do $34.99, but I've been putting some weird cents on the back of them. $27.42, $24.88. I switched it up. I think everyone's doing the 99 route. I think when I do I like to think that when I do the weird cents on them, kind of sticks out. That's my opinion. Most of my stuff selling lately has no watchers. Mine's with watchers just sit. Yeah, that's backwards. I used to watch my watch list, not anymore. I get most of my zeros are getting sold. I've been having a lot of counters accepted. Yeah, I've had probably hit 50-50 on the counters being taken. Usually, let me take that back. 40% of the people I don't even hear from. Outdoor Girl always writes a message with my counters. If I get a snarky message in a counter, I'm declining it. That's just a problem buyer waiting to happen. Outdoor Girl says 78 cents. There you go. Yeah, Pac-Man, you are rubbing out on me. I do the weird cents, and I just make stuff up. 34.56. Mike says 8 watchers, no need to give it away. That's the other thing, right? Yeah, I have 8 watchers on it. If I had 0 and it was sitting for a while, I'd take 20. Chips is 77 cents. Oh, sure. That's right. Charlotte did have that great point. I used the month. 2410, so I know when I listed it. That's a great idea. 10 cents. Donna had a sale. Nice. $37.72. Yeah, that's a great idea, Charlotte. So you can keep track. You could also put it in the hey Scott, you can put it in the custom SKU field. I forget what it's called. Not custom. Is it custom SKU? You can add notes that the buyer won't see. So just like your Amazon, I try to, in my Amazon UPC ID, I try and put a little notes to myself so I know where that item on Amazon either came from or where I sourced it and what price I got it for. Just sold 13 items so far today for the wife to ship. Lucky you. See, usually so when I was in Boston, I extended my handling day 5 days, and I had to ship everything when I got back. Mr. Sadie, if I get an offer on a $50 item or more and I want paid right away, I counter the same as the offer. That's a great idea. And learned after trying good items, you're tying good items up, waiting to get paid or not. I do that if I want to make sure the buyer either read the description or they want to understand I'm away. So when I was in Boston, someone countered me on 15 bucks or best offer me. I countered at, I say, countered me 25 and said 25 message. Hey, just so you know, I'm okay with 25. I'm going to ship it out in 5 days. And they accepted. So that's a great idea. Counter with the same price if you want to send a message or asking for payment. That's a great idea. Brad Monkeys had a first non-paying buyer for a portable EKG. Yeah, non-partial. I have 2 right now. 50 bucks being tied up. At least you're thinking of her. There you go, Pac-Man. If you list a 99-cent item and I listed at 78, my list will show above yours. Oh, that's the other thing. Great idea. Also, good point. A lot of people sort lowest price plus shipping. So at her point, she's going to beat me in the listing at the price, at least on price point. So, all right, everybody. That's all I had for tonight. Love the conversation. If you want to comment down below, if you're watching after the fact or you're after the show, you want to record what your goals are for October, put them in the comments and you can reference it later. But I'll put mine down there. And the best offer conversation was great as well. When they accept your counter, they have to pay right away. That's awesome. That's a great idea. So I have mine. I'll post them down below, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the sold items help you. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.